Hi, my name is Bassam, and this is my first video about Orange Pie. Originally, I was using Arduinos for my own projects, and although the Arduino is very simple and it's easy to use, I thought that it is not as powerful as the Raspberries or the Orange Pi PC or the Orange Pies in general. So I decided to give the Orange Pie a shot and see if it is as powerful as I'm thinking or not. Of course, the Orange Pie and Raspberries have almost identical properties, uh, but I decided to go with the Orange Pi PC instead because of the price. Of course, the Orange Pies are a little bit cheaper, so I decided to go with that. I've got here this, the Orange Pi PC, okay, and I've got as well the the Orange Pi Zero. So although the Orange Pi Zero might be sufficient for many projects, I decided that I should get the PC version because of the many USBs. I thought that this might come handy at some point, in addition to other properties or features that are not or that are missing in the Orange Pi Zero. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can basically set up the Orange Pi PC with the operating system, and how you can log in into the PC and control it through something called SSH or the console. Alright, so this is my first video. In the next videos I'm going to show you a lot of other features or the projects that you can do with the Orange Pi or the Orange Pi PC. So what do you need in order to use the Orange Pi or to set up the Orange Pi PC? First of all, you need a power cable like this one, okay. This one goes here to the power socket, all right, and of course you need a power supply. So I'm going to use my phone charger. It's a Samsung, and I tried it. It worked fine for me, so I'm going to use it. Of course, I believe the power supply has to be a little bit powerful. This is, I guess, a 2 amp charger. Okay. In addition to that, and of course, the most important part of this puzzle is the memory, the SD card. Okay. The SD card, without it you can't do anything with the Orange Pi. So you have to get one, and it should be larger than 4 gigabytes. I tried the 4 gigabytes and it did not work because I believe the operating system takes like 3 gigabytes, so there's not enough space, so it can run as normal. So I got this one 100 to 28 gigabytes, and you need, of course, an SD card reader. This one, it's the SD card plugs in here, okay, and you can use this as a USB in your laptop or computer in order to flash. Of course, what we need to do as a first step to set up the Orange Pi PC is to prepare or flash the operating system. It's called Armbian OS into this SD card, and then you can plug it into the Orange Pi PC. Okay, so what we're going to do is to flash, or the idea is to flash the Armbian operating system into the SD card, and then plug the SD card into the Orange Pi PC, and then turn it on. Okay. In addition to that, you need sorry, you need a network cable. The network cable is to connect the Orange Pi PC with your router. This allows you to have internet access and to control the Orange Pi remotely from your laptop, instead of connecting a keyboard and a screen into the Orange Pi. Alright, so I'm going to show you something first. This is the keyboard. This is the USB keyboard, and okay, and this is my screen. This is the HDMI cable. Okay, so as a first step, I'm going to flash the Armbian OS into this one, into this SD card. Okay, first let me just connect it. Okay, now I'll just ignore this, or I might like format it, but I'll format it. Okay, format done. Then I'm going to use the Etcher application. This application is real simple. It just needs the Armbian OS image and the SD card, and you can flash it into the SD card. So how you can do that? Basically, you can go to Armbian/orange-pi-pc here, okay, and then just scroll down, right? You're gonna find this one. I've got the Ubuntu desktop version. Okay, this allows you to have like a user interface, Windows, etc. Okay, a GUI, right? So you can just download it. I've already downloaded it, and I'm going to show you how to handle the downloaded file. But first, the idea is to get something like this one running from your Orange Pi PC. Okay, and just keep it one thing in mind. It's important that you need a username and a password. The first username and password that are set up into this image. It's root, the user, and the password is 1234. So it's just that easy. All right. Let me minimize this. I've already downloaded the Armbian operating system, and it is here. You can see it. It's like 3 gigabytes, around 3 gigabytes. Okay, so I'm going to flash this one into the SD card, this one. All right, let's just do it. Select image. It's really simple. It's just you have to select the file, and it's in most cases the Etcher application is going to detect the SD card automatically, so you don't have to even select it. then you just do flash. Right, it's that simple. Now I'm going to fast forward this because it takes some time. Okay, I'll get back to you when it's done. All right. So as you can see, we're done with flashing the SD card. Usually the etcher application gives you this warning. I just ignored it. I'm not sure it just works fine. All right. So now we're done. Let me close this and let me. All right. So now I have the operating system, the Ambient OS. All right. The Ambient operating system is flashed into this SD card. Okay. So what I need to do is I just plug this into the SD card slot, right? Notice the direction, the pins here, the copper pins should go in the direction of the board, and you should just here click when the SD card is in place. Okay, so what I need also, I have already or previously connected the power cable. All right, I also need the network cable. So network cable goes here, simple, and you should just here click as well. All right, and I'm going to use for the first time, I'm going to use the USB keyboard in order to type on the PC directly. So this, the keyboard goes into one of these slots. All right, and I have this screen. This is the HDMI cable, and it goes here. You can see this. It's here. All right. So I'm sorry. Just hold on. All right. So I guess we're ready now. Okay. The network cable, the keyboard USB cable, the HDMI cable, the board cable, and the SD card. Okay, now I just plug it into power and network, of course, and show you the result. Okay. Hold on, please. I just need to move the camera in order to show you the screen. All right. Not sure if you can see. All right, let me just close. All right, now you should be able to see. All right, so it's black because I have not started anything yet. Just give me a moment. Power cable is connected, network cable, sorry. And now the final step, connect power, right? So power on. Now we should see some action, right? Good. Can you see the window, the screen now? Yes. All right. So as you can see, it's asking for me to log in. All right. So I'm going to type what you have read on the website. It's root. Can you see that? I'm not sure you can see it just fine or not. All right. So it's root, and then the password is 1234. Enter. Now it's going to ask me to change the password for the root. So I'm going to use current password again. It's 1234. Okay. New password. I'm going to use my name, Bassam. 123. Again, Bassam. 123. All right, it's starting now. The OS tries to wants me to create a new user. In general, you should not be using the root user. You should use your own username. So I'm going to use my username, Sam. All right, password, Sam123. Again, 123. All right, full name. You can leave all these other fields empty and hit enter. Display settings on, can just click OK, enter, and then you have to reboot the PC again, right? So just unplug the board and plug it again. All right. We can now see that the operating system has started. I did not. You can of course use the mouse. I did not connect the mouse to the Orange Pi PC. I can do it right now. This is this is the USB for the wireless mouse, so I can basically just connect it. You just connect it and see how it goes. Right, so now in theory you should have a mouse. not responding. Alright, I'm going to use the keyboard to click the use default config. Not sure why the mouse is not working. I tried it before and it worked just fine. Maybe I'm just using the wrong. Hold on, please. Oh, okay. So now I've connected the wrong wireless USB. So now you have the operating system running just fine. Okay. So this file system, you can see the files, whatever. All right. It's a full computer running on the Orange Pi PC. All right. So far we have managed to install the operating system on the Orange Pi PC. All right. So now what I'm going to show you next is how you can control the Orange Pi PC, connect to it, and send to it new commands or program it. All right, remotely through your laptop without having to connect a keyboard and monitor to the Orange Pi PC every time you need to use it. Okay, this makes your life a little bit easier and makes programming much simpler. Okay, so to accomplish this task we're going to use something called bash. Okay, through bash, it's a command line utility that allows you to connect through SSH into a remote computer. Okay, so to get bash access, if you're running on Windows, you have to install software called git git. All right, so when you install it you'll get this option, get bash here. Get bash here is basically a command line utility that allows you to issue Linux commands. So I'm going to use SSH. This is the command, SSH root is the username at Orange Pi PC. So what you're saying is connect remotely through SSH to the Orange Pi PC through the user or as a user root. Okay, so just hit enter to ask you about the authenticity of the host. Say yes. Then it'll ask you for the password. Remember the password that we typed when we started the computer for the first time was Bassam123. All right. All right. So I have connected to the computer. It's asking me again for to create a username. We might hit Ctrl C to stop that and reconnect again using our other user that we created last time. SSH again, Bassam at Orange Pi PC. So to ask you again for yes, what is the password? Bassam123. So we're logged in. As you can see, Orange Pi PC, welcome, ARM stable Ubuntu, system load, uptime 56 minutes, memory usage, it's like a summary. This is the local IP address for the PC, the CPU temperature 39, alright, etc. So now you can type whatever commands that you need in order to control the Orange Pi PC, alright. So in my next video I'm going to install Node.js which allows you to program the Orange Pi in almost JavaScript or in JavaScript programming language. It's widely used and it's really easy, and one of the main advantages for that is that you can install a lot of modules or plugins that allows you to create a lot of projects easily. So my next project is going to be a software that is going to check for the weather status in Amman here, and to report that through speaking. Okay, so stay tuned, and please make sure to like, if you like it of course, to like the video, and subscribe so that you can get my new videos. And let me hear your comments about the project or about this video. Please keep in mind this is the first video that I'm using or I'm creating on YouTube, so it's like a little bit, it's a beginner video, so I hope you forgive me about that. Thank you. Take care.